Hey everybody, welcome back to the Print 3D channel. Today's March 24th, and that means day 83 of the 3DP 365 project. And on today's episode, we continue printing out parts for that OpenRC F1 project, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back, and thank you for joining me here for day 83 of the 3DP 365 project. On today's episode, we continue printing out parts for that OpenRC F1 project. If you want to get caught up on the project, I created this cool playlist that'll get you all caught up on everything we've printed so far. We've wrapped up the body parts and we're moving on to the chassis. And on today's episode, we printed out the rear chassis part. And this guy turned out really good, and I'm really happy with the results of this. So let's head over to Thingiverse and I'll show you where to download these models. Then we'll tab over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for this print. Then we'll come back here to the workbench and we'll talk about the print. All right, folks, we're back over here at Thingiverse for the OpenRC Formula One car. And today we are going to print out one of the 2017 updates, and that would be the rear chassis piece. So let's head over to Simplify 3D and I'll show you my settings for the print. All right, so here we are in Simplify 3D, and I've dropped the model down on the print bed at 100%. Obviously, we're going to print this at original size, so let's check out my process settings. Under layer height, we did our 0.2 millimeter layer height. For this, we added a single top solid layer to make it 4, just to make sure that surface is nice and smooth, and 3 bottom layers and 3 perimeters. We also ran a brim by entering 0 in the skirt offset at 6 outlines, just to make sure our model stays flat. For infill, we used 25% for this print, just because I wanted this to be super sturdy. We did not generate support material. For temperature, this is MatterHackers PRO PLA, and I'm using a single temperature of 208. And I have my 3-stage cooling system set up. And we ran this out at 45 millimeters per second. So let's hit OK. And let's hit prepare to print, and I'll show you how it's sliced. And that's a simple slice, and let me play this through so you can see it. And I believe this is only 21 layers thick. Yep. 21 layers. So let's head over back to the workbench and let's talk about the print. Alright, so you saw my settings in Simplify 3D, and they were pretty basic settings, and here's our print, and it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the results. The one thing I didn't set, and I probably should have, is my extrusion width for the first layer is set for 110%. So unfortunately, the danielnorre.com website address didn't come out so great. But the rest of the print looks really good. There is a little bit of under extrusion on my top layer, but I'm not too worried about that because this is a chassis piece and there'll be a lot of parts mounted on it. And it still is super strong because this is MatterHackers PRO PLA. And my gMax did an amazing job of picking up all the detail of all the little screw holes that are in it. So I would say this is a pretty successful print, and we can move on to the front chassis part. Well, that about wraps it up for day 83 of the 3DP 365 project. I hope you guys are following along with this print and printing your own OpenRC F1 racer. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and share those videos, and I'll see you tomorrow.